Howdy, 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 everyone. So, today we got 6 packs of Twilight Masquerade, which is a series we've currently been doing. Last time we got some really cool pulls, including the Carmine special illustration rare, the, let me find it. The Unfair Stamp trainer, the Sunflora Full Art, the Palafin EX, the Greninja EX, the Screamtail EX, the Probopass Special Illustration Rare, and the Mag Cargo EX. So we're gonna hope for some more cool pulls today. But first off that, I forgot to unmute myself in the Discord, which if you guys subscribe, you get full access to the Discord, where you can chat with me live. You can also have discussions with other people in the Discord about like your different hobbies, like video games, collecting cards, whatever. But with that being said, I think we should just crack into these. So, got 6 here, and since we've already got some special illustration rares, we're obviously going to be hoping we get those. But we're also going to try and complete the master set. That's the goal overall, is to complete the master set, which is, for those of you who don't know, it's every base game card in the series plus secret rares. So there's 373 total cards, but 160 in the base set. So we're trying to hit that 373 mark. It's not going to be easy, but it is possible. So we're just going to crack right in. Gotta get back into the groove. It's been a whole over 24 hours since I've opened a pack, so. That over there. That code is for you guys that play online. Put one to the front. A basic electric energy, a Chimchar, a Pinsir, a Fione, a Girder, an Iron Bundle, a Stadium Trainers Festival Grounds, a Florges, a Reverse Hollow Morpeko, and a Wellspring Mask Ogerpon EX. No way. That is a nice card. It is a special illustration rare, and then a holo rare Frostless. First pack luck right there, that's what we call that. That is going right in a sleeve. Wow. I'd say that's a pretty good way to start the night. Also, that rare is going in the sleeve.
So what do you do with all your extras?
Also, just so you know, they can hear you because it's recording desktop audio, so don't say anything too ridiculous. This is one of my subscribers in my Discord. Like I said, if you guys subscribe, you can have access to talk to me while I do stuff. But what were you saying?
I was saying, what do you do with the duplicates?
With the what?
Like the duplicates, like all the the ones you have.
I'm not sure I understand what you're saying. Oh, duplicates. I just didn't. So those go into what we call bulk storage. So they just kind of sit, and then usually those are the ones you trade away in bulk. to get better cards.
I see. I know nothing about Pokemon cards.
I don't either, but I just kind of got back into it, so we're just doing it. A basic water energy, a Venipede, an Aron, a Sandshrew, a Chansey, a Revavroom, a Florges, another Festival Grounds, a reverse holo Illumise, a reverse holo Crawdaunt, and another Wellspring Mask Ogerpon EX. So already 2 of these, the duplicates, like you were saying, but of the Ogerpon EX.
So they're exactly the same.
They are exactly the same, which means I could theoretically sell one. But
they go for a lot, don't they?
That full art Carmine without being like graded, which is where you send it off and they like check to see if the corners are really nice and the printing's really nice. So it's called a PSA grade, which is the name of the company. Without that, it's already an $8 card. If you get a PSA 10, it's an $85 card.
Jeez, I've seen them go like up to 200s, 300s.
There are some cards from the very original base set from 1999 that go for like $5,000. Just because they're so rare now.
I thought me hoarding like the collection of horses I have was bad.
Well, it is a gamble. It's not really an investment, but
yeah.
If you get a good card out of it, it turns into an investment because you can keep it.
You make money off of it.
Mm-hmm. A basic Dark Energy, a Venipede, an Aron, a Sandshrew, a Chansey, a Bellybolts, a Support Trainer Hassel, a Poliwrath, a Reverse Holo Eevee, a Reverse Holo Sandygast, and a Special Illustration Rare Iron Thorns EX. How am I getting so lucky today?
Why, does this ever happen?
This is unprecedented. No, I've pulled cards before, but not this fast. I've gotten a hit every pack so far.
Where did you buy them? eBay?
On Amazon.
I think I'm just full of luck. Maybe someone did it. I don't know.
There certainly are packs where you don't hit anything.
I mean, some are still worth money, though, regardless if you hit
some
something
of the cards,
or not.
yeah.
Some you can just probably throw away in the trash.
Well, you don't throw them away, you keep them, but you just don't use them. A lot of people use them to just fill up their battle decks. But
some of them just like use to collect them.
Yeah, they just kind of sit in storage.
That's what my brother's does. Just sits in storage.
A basic Leaf Energy, a Tangela, a Clefairy, a Shinx, a Poltergeist, a Glimora, a Poliwrath, another Hassel, a Trainer Illustration Rare Survival Brace. No way I'm getting this lucky right now. This is
That's
like
a pretty card.
This is a $4 card.
That's pretty. That's a pretty card.
There is no way. A reverse holo Finizen and a holo rare Infernape. How I don't know how I'm getting this lucky. This doesn't make sense.
I think someone poured like really good energy in them. Like spiritual.
Something like that. I don't know. Alright. If you guys play the online game, I recommend you take these codes because these are Good packs.
What do they do? Just give you stuff in game?
Yeah, it's online, so you download it, and then you can like battle with like virtually. So you have virtual cards, but each of these code cards correspond to the pack directly. So every card you get in the pack, you get online with that code.
Oh, that's cool.
There's the code. A basic Iron Energy, a Tangela, a Clefairy, a Shinx, a Poltergeist, a Scolipede, I think that's how you pronounce it, a Item Trainer Bug Catching Set, and Pimp-Pom, an Emolga, a Reverse Hollow Clefable, and a Hollow Rare Pheasantipede. I have like 3 of these now. Either way, it's getting a sleeve because it's a rare. Alright. Last pack. Unless, if we get something good out of this pack, I'll do 6 more. We'll make that decision. Or we can do this little thing. I can go boop. Start poll. And we'll put it up to a vote. Here's the code. 1 to the front. A basic Fighting Energy, a Varoom, a Wattrel, a Volbeat, a Goldeen, a Brute Bonnet, an Ambipom, a Bug Catching Set, a Reverse Hollow Sunkern, a Reverse Hollow Vulpix, and a Hollow Rare Walking Wake. And it looks like the chat has spoken. AKA North Flare, because he's the only one in the chat right now.
Well, if I go into like YouTube and watch it, it echoes and the latency's really bad. And I can't focus on like 2 things at the same time.
Yeah, you could mute me in either spot, but... Okay, well, North wants me to open 6 more, so, you know. Gotta keep the people happy. Alright, so I got the last 6 of the box here. So we'll see, hopefully we can complete the master set. Probably not, but I'll tell you, you wouldn't be able to in a single box anyway, because there's 360 cards in a box.
Oh my
and there's
goodness.
370 cards in the master set. So,
Gee.
or 373 cards in the master set, 360 in the box, so.
That's crazy.
Oh, so yeah, anyone who's in chat who is not North, he's my moderator, so don't do anything stupid, or he'll get on you about it.
He'll beat you up.
Basic Psychic Energy, an Emolga, a Hisuian's Growlithe, a Monferno, a Nosepass, a Cramorant, a Kieran, a Sunflora, a Reverse Hollow Volbeat, a Reverse Hollow Poliwrath, and a Hollow Rare Okidogi. this one was easy to open. Is that a sign?
It might be.
Here's the code for you guys. 1 to the front. A basic fire energy, a chimchar, a pincer, a Fione, a girder, a Chiyu, a lucky helmet, a Mightyena, a reverse hollow Grookey, a reverse hollow Kimiko, and a hollow rare Heatran. There's the code for you guys. Sorry, my hand is shaky. There you go. A basic fire energy, a Jinx, a Flote, a Sunkern, an Abra, Kieran, trainer, Cramorant, Tatsuguri, a hollow rare Boomerang energy. Nice. A hollow rare Abra, and a Sinistcha EX. Nice. That's exciting.
Is that the one that you opened that was really easy to do?
No, this is the one after that one.
Oh.
And I need to open more sleeves here, because I ran out. Three more. No one popped open. Where's the code card for you guys? A basic fighting energy, a Skarmory, an Applin, a Snorant, Lairon, Chiyu, Lucky Helmet, Mightyena, a reverse hollow Helioptile, a reverse hollow Nosepass, and a hollow rare Monkey Dory. That is the second hollow rare Monkey Dory today. Apparently it's a common rare. There's the code for you guys. A basic leaf energy, a Jinx, a Flote, a Sunkern, an Abra, a normal Boomerang energy, support trainer Rayfort, Palafin, Whirlipede, a special illustration rare Laren, and a hollow rare Enamoris. No way. How am I getting the special illustration rares? This doesn't make sense.
Could be just luck.
No, I'm not that lucky, you know that.
I mean, I wouldn't say that.
Next up. Well, North, for the small cost of $400, I'll send it to you. Just borrow the wife's credit card and Venmo me, and we'll get it over to you. Hold on. That one really didn't want to open. There's the code for you guys. This is the last pack in the booster box, so I hope it's good. To start, a basic dark energy, a Skarmory, an Applin, a Snorant, a Larian, a Farigiraf, a Rayfurt, a Diplin, a reverse hollow Diplin, a reverse hollow Snorant, and a hollow rare Teal Mask Ogerpon. That's a decent card to end on. Not the worst, not the best.
It could have been a lot worse.
Could have been. It could have been a regular rare.
Or just a common one.
Rares are always at the back of the pack. There's always a rare. Well, guys, guess that concludes it for the Twilight Masquerade packs. Thank you to those of you who dropped by, who have been here from the beginning. But yeah, I'll be going live again in probably about 10-15 minutes, sorting through. If you want to come watch that. If you got places to be, no sweat, go do it. But for this stream, peace out, y'all.